I have some things to say. So before every performance of Transformation, we invite a local trans artist to join us on stage as a portrait performance. And tonight we are very fortunate to have Alexia and Jasmene, and she would like for me to pitch her next show, which I'm happy to do because it is directed by one of our company members, Jake Friend, and it is called, written by Dakota Parabak, who's also a trans writer in the community. It's called Merry Christmas Mulch Pile, and it is produced by our friends at Mercy Street Theater. They're super cool. It's going to be happening at the Actors Studio December 8th through the 11th. And I've been asked to read something. Okay, so the piece, this is the spiel. I saw it last year, so you should definitely go see it. It was really good. In the world of mulch pile, Santa Claus has quit his job, run away, decided to live under a bridge in suburban America. He befriends Laura, a young trans woman struggling to be accepted by her family. Staged as a classic holiday radio play, this moving madcap adventure follows two best friends as they search for the things between selfish and selfless. So please check it out. And without further ado, Alexia and Jasmene.
Give it up for Anna again.
Yeah.
That was lovely, thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Over the Lone Ranger over here. Hi. Smaller crowd, but more intimate, so that's lovely. So I got a few songs and a poem that's part of this piece that you'll be singing tonight or performing. So I'm not going to do something from that. I'm going to do a new piece I've written. And it's about dating for me as a trans woman, or attempting to date is probably a better way to put it. So this one is called Waiting. Waiting, always ready, seeking, always yearning, waiting for connection that we all deserve, waiting for someone to see me as me and desire me all in one, so I put myself out there in the verse. From the online dance to the queer spaces of mirth, I get looks of interest, conversations emerge, and a connection begins. Slowly fanning the flames with minutiae smiles, gestures, and feminine wiles, I began to foster a hope inside, but try to control the growth, feared of losing control and snuffing out this flame with exuberance of possibilities. So I breathe, and I smile, and I wait, wondering if this is fate or just another face. Connection seems to lock in. My despair needing to be quenched latches to the hope of this interaction, seeping in doubt that makes me falter for a beat. But I recover. Push it back, push it back, push it back. Not this one, not this time, not this girl. This connection is genuine and she won't turn, but baby steps, don't rush the field. Don't let her see your brokenness. So we continue exchanging laughter-filled quips, and I begin to wonder if I should go all in. The moment of truth, I tell her I'm trans. You're funny, I tinge. Wow, I couldn't tell, I sigh. You're so gorgeous, the fear builds up inside. I like you, but I have a partner, and I begin to drown in despair. I don't do dating. Slowly nod and wince a smile, trying to hide the years of shame, and me trying to hide myself from myself, hide myself from the world, hide myself from feeling worthy of love. So I move on and wipe it off. This happens again, and 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 again, until it feels like there's no end. The physical connection with another woman I like is fleeting once their expectations aren't met, reinforcing my deep shame and hate for the way that I was made, digging out countless nights of a heavy chest that I feel crushed by the weight, of crying and screaming in my hands, crushing and trying to change my fate, fearing abandonment which had become a norm from a childhood born, and not feeling beautiful, allowed to feel good or worthy of love. So I keep face, quickly cracking as each breath escapes the cave of my shame, seeping onto my mask, so I leave and cry myself to sleep. As my body aches for this just to stop, aches for me to feel at home in my own body, aches for someone to love me as me, aches for expectations to be met. The ache increases and I begin to lose breath, crying violently like a quake unsettling the dead, not able to find connection or love. The darkness comes back and I long for this to end. I long for a way out which I can't seem to see. I long for a way to set myself free, yet these thoughts won't leave. Maybe they're right, maybe I don't deserve life. So I envision my 9-year-old self when all this shame began. And see her scared and alone, feeling without a home. And I approach her and kneel. And I tell her it'll be all right. I'm here and love her. And I'll never leave her. But she's beautiful and deserves to be loved. So we embrace. And I tell her a calm mantra. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to be loved. You are beautiful. Trans is beautiful. And we smile. And she disappears for a while. Always there and usually scared, but fine for now. So, guess I'll just keep waiting somehow. Waiting for someone who just sees me. Waiting that isn't hung up on social normacy, that isn't taken in a place to try. Try to be vulnerable and connect. So I'll keep waiting. Maybe just waiting for me. And I have one more. Yesterday was Trans Day of Remembrance, and I ended up writing a piece, and I wanted to share that real quick to end this before we start the show. I just called it Remember. I remember, do you? The nights of fear and shame, the streetlights casting shadows of fear, never knowing if someone is a friend or foe. If your existence is about to be snuffed, glances, stares, and looks of contempt, perceived or otherwise, reinforce this unfortunate game. Then sometimes it takes a life. Fellow sister, human light, taken and then wafted into the night, forgotten by all as if a gun wrapper, tossed into the abyss of the verse. Well, today is a time of remembrance. It's a time of mourning. It's a time of celebration for their lives. It's a time to reflect and grow and change. 26 lives snuffed out this year and forgotten. 26 beings that have had a terrible fate. So today we remember, we honor, and we say their names. Nuni Norwood, Sierra Simon Bush, Brandy Bledsoe, Jazz Alford, Lexi Sironin, Crystal Edmonds, Titi Sefor, Raylan Thomas, Erica Tijerani, Sky Maccabee, D. Wingham, Deniquia Dodds, Goddess Diamond, Amos Bean, Mercedes Successful, Reese Walker, Keona Blake, Shantae Thompson, Courtney Devia Dawson Yoakum, Kadari Kadisi Johnson, DeMarcus Stansberry, Maya Young, Veronica Banks Kano, Caden Clark, Jasmine Sierra,